Good morning, everybody. We are starting the new year off at Phoenix Calibrations here in San Antonio. And today we are going to be chassis dynoing my friend Ben's F-body Camaro. This is the car that received the 383 LS1 that we recently did a full build series and engine dyno on at my shop at Spedding Performance. But now it's in the car and we're going to get it tuned on Jeremy's chassis dyno and see how much power it makes at the wheels. This will be kind of an interesting dyno session because we know exactly how much horsepower this engine made on an engine dyno. So what does that equate to at the wheels in an F-body Camaro with a T56 transmission? So if you didn't see the build series on the engine, let me give you the quick cliff notes. It's about a 12 1/4 to 1 compression 383 LS1 stroker. The cylinder heads on top are a set of CNC ported 243 cathedral port castings with an MSD Air Force intake manifold on top. We do have flex fuel set up on the car. However, today we're just on 93 octane pump gas. So it'll also be interesting to see if with this compression, 12 1/4 to 1, if we can give the engine full ignition timing that they usually want to make peak power, or if we're going to run out of octane due to the compression ratio, and it might limit us until we get it back on E85. So full disclosure, we did engine dyno it on E85, so this might not be an exact perfect comparison, but it should give us a pretty good ballpark idea of what kind of drivetrain loss you would expect to have in an F-body Camaro. So Jeremy's opening up his shop right now. Pretty soon we'll get this car fired up and get her put on the rollers. Oof, duh, so close. Car is up on the dyno now, and it made 613 horsepower on my engine dyno. So we're gonna start getting her dialed in and see what that equates to at the wheels. All right, Ben, what's it gonna make? What's your guess?
We'll go with the 505.
505?
I was gonna go 530.
530?
About 530.
I'll lock in 525. Okay, on the first pull, we got out of it a little bit early, making a fuel adjustment, but what we like to see is a super flat, linear torque curve. So peak torque was 444. Again, we got out early, so horsepower was only 381, letting out right around 4,500. So we'll make some adjustments and make another hit. Second pull looks like we had a peak of 499 horsepower and 462 torque. So we'll take a look at the data log, see what we can do, and get back on it. All right, over the 500 horsepower mark, 502 horse and 463 torque. Take a look at the data log, see what it shows. So after looking at the data log, it's all pretty much there. The AFR is tracking exactly where we want it to be. It did take the full 27 degrees of timing with pump gas and 12.25-ish to 1 compression. And so we have a final horsepower number of 502, which gives us a drivetrain loss of 18%, just a little over 18%. Now, the engine dyno was done on E85. So you could probably pull another couple percent out of that and say we're probably in the ballpark of 16 to 17% drivetrain loss from my engine dyno to Jeremy's chassis dyno here at Phoenix Calibrations. So I think that pretty much wraps up our dyno session here. We did talk about coming back because Ben does have a flex fuel sensor on his Camaro. So it would be kind of cool to come back and do a true E85 versus 93 octane dyno test just for our knowledge and data and for you guys as well to know what are you actually picking up on an LS natural aspirated engine. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.